Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone prequel 1883's family connections revealed as show comes. The popular Yellowstone drama series could now be called a universe, with two prequel series made, entitled 1883 and 1923. Fans can catch up with all the dramas of the Dutton family, as the first 4 seasons of Yellowstone, starring Kevin Costner, are on Netflix, and the original prequel, 1883, has also been added this week. While 1923, which is available on Paramount+, introduced us to Harrison Ford as Jacob Dutton and Helen Mirren as Cara Dutton, the 1883 prequel tells the story of the family patriarch who founded the Dutton Ranch in Montana, where all the Yellowstone series are set. In 1883, James Dutton, played by Tim McGraw, decided to settle in Montana at the request of his daughter Elsa, who tragically passed away after being shot with an arrow. The family connection to 1923 is that James is the brother of Jacob Dutton, who came to the aid of the family upon hearing of James' death. Learning that James' wife Margaret had also passed away, Jacob took their children under his care, raising them as his own in that series. Margaret Dutton, played by Faith Hill, is the matriarch in 1883, deeply concerned about her children and their safety. Despite being feisty and a fearless fighter, she constantly worried about her family's future. After the death of her husband, she too passed away, leaving behind her 2 sons. She was Jacob Dutton's sister-in-law, who stepped in to continue James' legacy. John Dutton Sauter appears in 1883 as a young boy, played by Audie Rick, and is Elsa Dutton's younger brother. He was one of the 2 surviving children, as Elsa succumbed to her injuries at the end of the first prequel. James Badgedale takes on the role of Jacob Dutton's nephew in the 1923 prequel, where he is a dedicated worker on the ranch who tragically loses his life during a family shootout with rival ranchers. Isabel May voices Elsa Dutton, who serves as the narrator in both 1883 and 1923, despite her character being killed off at the end of the first prequel. She defies her family's expectations by immersing herself in ranch life, trading her dress for trousers and chaps, and embracing the male-dominated profession. Elsa is Jacob Dutton's niece, although he never got to meet her while she was alive. 1883 was made as a 10-episode limited series, with 1923 serving as the sequel. There have been 2 series of 1923, and another spin-off, called The Madison, set in the present day and starring Michelle Pfeiffer, is expected later this year. There has been a 5th season of Yellowstone, available on Paramount+, but no news as to whether a 6th season will be made. As Yellowstone continues to capture audiences with its intense storytelling and deeply rooted family drama, its prequel, 1883, has shed light on the origins of the Dutton dynasty. With the prequel series unveiling more about the family's lineage and struggles, viewers are eager to piece together the connections that bridge the 19th century pioneers of 1883 with the modern-day ranchers in Yellowstone. Now, as the show comes full circle, the family's roots, trials, and legacy become clearer than ever. The Dutton lineage, from James to John. 1883 introduces us to James and Margaret Dutton, played by Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, respectively. The couple embarks on a perilous journey westward with their children, Elsa and John, to establish what will eventually become the Yellowstone Ranch. Throughout the series, James is depicted as a determined patriarch, willing to endure incredible hardship to secure a future for his family. Margaret, equally resilient, brings a balance of warmth and strength, standing by James in the face of danger. The couple's children, particularly Elsa, played by Isabel May, leave a lasting impact on the family's legacy. Elsa's untimely death is a significant moment in 1883, as it shapes the family's decision to settle in Montana, marking the beginning of the Duttons' deep connection to the land. However, it is their son, John Dutton Sr., who carries the family name forward, ultimately linking 1883 to 1923 and eventually to Yellowstone. 1923 and the Next Generation. The sequel to 1883, titled 1923, provides another crucial link in the Dutton family tree. In this era, the Duttons face new challenges, including economic downturns and tensions brought on by industrial progress. John Dutton Sr., portrayed by James Badge Dale, plays a central role in maintaining the ranch, alongside his uncle, Jacob Dutton, portrayed by Harrison Ford. Jacob, who took over the ranch after James and Margaret's deaths, represents the bridge between the old ways of the frontier and the modernization of ranching. John Sr.'s wife, Emma Marley Shelton, and their son, Jack Darren Mann, further extend the lineage. Their struggles against external threats, including cattle thieves and economic strife, set the stage for the generational battle over land and legacy, themes that resonate in Yellowstone. The connection to Yellowstone. Yellowstone introduces us to John Dutton, i.e., Kevin Costner, a formidable ranch owner who is determined to protect his family's legacy at all costs. He is the descendant of the Dutton pioneers from 1883 and 1923. His father, John Dutton Hugh, played briefly in Yellowstone, serves as the missing link between the mid-20th century Duttons and the present. The patriarchal succession seen throughout the series underscores the family's unwavering commitment to their land. The hardships faced by James, Jacob, and John Sr. mirror the struggles John Dutton naively endures as he fights to keep developers, politicians, and rival ranchers from encroaching on his family's territory. Thematic parallels across generations. A key strength of the Yellowstone universe lies in its ability to weave a continuous narrative across different time periods. The themes of survival, land ownership, and familial duty are evident in all three series. James Dutton's journey in 1883 reflects the sacrifices made to claim the land, while Jacob's battles in 1923 showcase the fight to hold on to it. In Yellowstone, John Dutton i.e. continues that fight against modern-day adversaries, demonstrating how history repeats itself within the family. Additionally, the role of strong women within the Dutton lineage is significant. Margaret, Emma, and later Evelyn Dutton, John I.E.'s wife, embody the resilience needed to endure the harsh realities of frontier life. In Yellowstone, Beth Dutton, Kelly Rayleigh, carries on this legacy with her fierce loyalty and determination, making her a modern embodiment of her ancestors' strength. The future of the Dutton legacy. With the overwhelming success of Yellowstone and its prequels, creator Taylor Sheridan has hinted at more expansions within the Dutton saga. While 1883 and 1923 provided detailed backstory, there is still room to explore additional chapters of the family's history. Future installments could potentially delve into the mid-20th century Duttons, filling in the gaps between 1923 and Yellowstone. As Yellowstone nears its conclusion, the revelations from 1883 add new layers of depth to the narrative, allowing fans to appreciate the sacrifices and triumphs that shaped the Dutton family. With each generation, the Duttons have proven their resilience, ensuring their family's legacy remains intact for years to come. Whether in 1883, 1923, or the present day, one truth remains clear. The Duttons' fight for their land and family is a timeless tale of endurance, sacrifice, and unbreakable bonds.